everyone. Thank you for watching our channel. Carissa and Brian are here. That sounds so stupid. Okay. Carissa and Brian are right here. We are overwhelmed with your guys' support and with all the encouraging and thoughtful words that you guys are sharing with us. We hope that we can be as encouraging and helpful as you guys have been to us. So thank you so much for watching, for sharing, for following us on Instagram, and for commenting and your emails and everything else. We are very touched by your prayers, and trust me, we feel them. So and also an update on my biopsy. We got the results today, and I do not have cancer. Big deal. Up top. Okay, no, that was not good.
So we wanted to lighten the mood a little bit and make a fun video talking about how we met and our dating story and how the heck the two of us got married. A beast and a beauty. So there I was, many moons ago, minding my own business on Valentine's Day, thinking about the complexities of life, when all of a sudden, a pair of eyes peek around the corner. They had been stalking me for days. The eyes approached.
Happy Valentine's Day, Brian. I brought you a cupcake.
You brought me a cupcake to the gym? I don't like cupcakes. A mere few days later, on another occasion, I was walking through the courtyard on my way to campus when I received a mysterious and unsettling text.
Okay, now let me explain the creepiness and why I was creepy. Because I didn't realize I was creepy, so that's really why. I did not think I was creepy going to the gym, following Brian every night. I had no idea he knew. I had no idea. Apparently it was very obvious. I thought it was like very low-key, romantic, whatever. And the cupcake thing was not my idea. I was told by two friends that I should take him a cupcake. And I was like, wait a second, are you guys sure? But they talked me into it, whatever. I took it to him on Valentine's Day to the gym. Had no idea he didn't like sugar. No idea. The texting Brian, I see you, okay, now that is creepy. I get that. I get texting someone, I see you, is creepy. But let me explain here. I mean, I knew who Brian was, but we weren't friends. But we were, you know, we just knew of each other. And I felt like I could text him, I see you, because I thought it was funny. I didn't text him, I see you, to be a creepy stalker. But now looking back, I know that you don't text some random guy that you don't really know, I see you, and expect him to fall in love with you like that. So after all of my craziness, yes, I will admit I was a little crazy. I just didn't know how to flirt, I guess. It had been a while. After I came back, and I was saying again, Brian and I slowly started hanging out in a group, and the group started getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it just became you and me.
What was our first date?
Rancheritos.
Burritos, giant gut bombs. She downed it too. She downed it.
I had a cheese quesadilla.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. So we hit it off with food, that's for sure. We stopped working out. That's for sure. And we started hanging out with a bunch of people. We hung out every day almost, probably, for a year. We'd go to basketball games, we'd go hiking, a lot of stuff to do in Utah.
Do you want to know our first kiss?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you. Listen. So, I had the biggest crush on Brian, right? Like, he is the stud of where we lived. And okay. And I thought he was so cute. And he knew I liked him, but he also knew a bunch of other girls liked him as well. So, he liked to tease me. So we were dating, and I was waiting for him to kiss me. We were dating
A couple months,
and he still hadn't kissed me. And I was like, what the heck, man? When's he gonna kiss me? And you kept doing this to me. You kept like going in and then moving away. You kept doing that. And I would get so frustrated. So I had no idea he was going to kiss me. So one Sunday night, we were watching
a movie.
Do you remember what movie? We bought a zoo.
Yeah.
We bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo.
So he goes and acts like the movie is broken and comes back and sits down like this.
It was broken.
Okay, well, he acts like it was. Okay, he sits down.
Are we reenacting this?
Yeah, you're me.
Okay.
You sit down, okay? Okay. He sits down next to me, and he like just goes in and goes in. But I have no idea that he's going to kiss me because he's done this thing 100 times. So he had to go 100% of the way. 100%. So that's when I knew he liked me. I think.
Yes.
Because I was so unsure. I had no idea if he liked me. We dated for over a year. I wasn't really sure what was going on with Brian because I bring up to him, hey, like, you know, this whole marriage thing, what are you thinking? Like, I knew I wanted to marry Brian. I knew it. I knew I wanted to marry him when I watched you with your brother and with your nephews. And you're just such a good guy. And I saw that. But I also saw that he was as stubborn as they come and did not want to let anybody into his
nucleus.
His heart. So how did we get married, Brian?
I was worn down over time.
In a good way, like tires?
Yes.
Just kidding.
We just kept dating. We just kept doing little things, spending time together.
Well, and I kept wondering, okay, we're going to have a summer wedding. And this was in 2014, and nothing was happening. And I'm like, okay, now it's May. So I was assuming, all right, we're going to keep dating. He's met my family one time. I met your family. They came out to Utah. Mm-hmm. And so I thought for sure we would be getting married. Cricket, nothing was happening. He just wasn't ready. Mm-hmm. And Brian wasn't ready.
Then all of a sudden,
the heavens opened.
No, not really, but it just made sense to me. And I figured it was about time. Problem is that my family was already planning on coming out for a family reunion
from Kansas City
in 6 weeks.
It was like 5 weeks.
5 weeks. So we said, what the heck?
Let's get married in 5 weeks.
And it was easy to plan. There was nothing to plan. It was super easy to do. Set up the wedding was not a problem.
Okay, no. He was the hardest groom because Brian had an opinion about everything. But no, that's really good, though, at the same time. But he has style. Mm-hmm. We had almost a 5-week engagement. Oh my gosh, it was so stressful. I had bloody noses. I don't do well with stress sometimes, and especially wedding stress. Like, I did not expect myself to be married in a month at that point. And I was so stressed. I had bloody noses. I was losing lots of weight. It was rough. And 2 days before we got married,
Family picture day, my last day of work until after our honeymoon, my roommate dropped me off at the train, and I would take the train to work every day. Well, I sat down on the train, and I felt like something was wrong. Like, I was really sweaty. I was sick. I was really sweaty. I
I felt really sick. I knew something wasn't right. So I ran off the train and I kept calling my roommate, Kaylin. I was like, and she wasn't answering. And I was like, crap, something is wrong. So I'm walking through neighborhoods and she finally calls me. And I was like, Kaylin, I'm gonna poop my pants. Like, you need to come get me. I was so stressed, okay?
So what happened? What happened?
I told Kaylin, I was like, Kaylin, you need to get here and get me home. I'm gonna poop my pants. And she didn't make it in time. I sat down in front of this red brick house and I sat down and it was like Bridesmaids, other than I wasn't in a wedding dress. It was like Bridesmaids all together. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But she's such a good friend. She picked me up and let me sit in her car. I get home, I call Brian, and I am bawling.
And I just laughed.
And he laughed at me. But
Well, because it wasn't in my car.
But he still married me.
2 days later. Well, the next day, we officially got engaged.
Oh yeah. We didn't get engaged until the day before our wedding.
But that story is for another day. And here we are, your favorite infertile couple. So we hope this was entertaining. We hope that our story doesn't make us look like total kooks, but maybe mostly her. I don't know. Maybe I'm a jerk. I don't know. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us again. Thank you for the encouragement. We appreciate it. We hope that we have encouraged some other folks to share their story. We'd love to hear anything we can. We look forward to sharing our next video here in the next few days, and we hope that you continue to like and to subscribe and to watch the heck out of us.
And to follow our journey as we hopefully become parents, since we can continue on our fertility treatment process this month.
No stalling.
Now that there's no cancer, no cancer, no cancer. Now that there's no cancer.
So thank you. Follow us at
Carissa Barzi.
And just do it.
And you can see it in the bottom. More info.
And here it is now. Okay. Toodles!